My song ideas come from real life experiences. I'm not one of those kind of people that wait for inspiration. If I'm in the moment, I'll just sit down and write whatever comes to mind.
Look, they ask me why you work like that. Take a break, why you work like that? But I don't work like that.
Hey, what's good, y'all? My name's Ace Patterson. Stage name, call me Ace. The type of music I make, kind of everything, but generally speaking, I'm a hip hop artist. Clearly, I'm still wearing Timbs and I got a New York accent. Probably not gonna leave me, but I came out here for business school. In the middle of the polar vortex, I was like, I'm gonna go out to California where it's safe. Busy, busy, busy. There's always work to be done. You know, we treat work like it's finite and time like it's infinite, but in actuality, it's the opposite. Sometimes I have to stop work at 5:30 so that I can write a song. Just making sure that I'm staying structured and disciplined with the time that I do have while I have it. I mean, that's the only way to not just do music outside of work, but just to live life. So one of the ways that I find inspiration is I like to go to the places that I'm familiar with, places that I call home. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just take y'all. We're gonna go through Oakland and you'll just get a sense of how I create, how I process. Usually when I'm trying to remember my lyrics, I actually don't listen to my lyrics at all. I just listen to the show track, which is just the instrumentals with a little bit of ad-libs here and there. As we're riding around, we're gonna have this instrumental blasting so that I could get ready for these shows when they come back. Love me, you think of me. Yo, I love the way this song sounds in this vehicle, yo. It literally feels like it's surrounding me. I'm engulfed by the bass, yo. When I'm driving, I really want to be able to hear all of the different components to the beat. You know, being able to hear the twinkle effects as well as hearing the drums and the snare kick through the noise. All of those things working harmoniously. It's top notch. You can't get any better than that. Alright, y'all, so now we are about to go to Jack London Square, which I found a little secret spot where I get a lot of my music written. Nice little trail to walk on, beautiful scenery. Sometimes you see people kayaking, sailboating, you know what I mean? It gives a nice little vibe.
Yeah.
When work was closed and there was nowhere to go, this was where I was getting my runs in. This is also where I was just getting my thoughts out. I made 3 albums here. I am a very observational person. When I see something, usually it'll find its way into a rhyme.
Ain't too concerned about the cream, that's the frosting.
You know, that's one of the reasons why people hear my lyrics, oh, that's so true. It's because it's based off of truth. You know, it's something that I've seen, it's something that I've observed, it's something that I've witnessed. It's a big part of everything that I do.
Gotta dream bigger.
Alright, y'all, one thing y'all need to know about the Bay Area, Oakland in particular, there's so many good places to eat. One of my favorite spots is Blue Nile. First of all, if you go out there, tell them call me Ace sent you, you know, and get the dibs. Promise you, lots of flavor, and just enjoy yourself. Now we're en route to Miss Ollie's. About to get a quick lunch break with wifey. You know, she got a day job too. But before we go, I'm also gonna stop at this EV charging station, give the vehicle a little boost while we have some lunch. Hey, babe. How are you?
Great. And my date's about to be even better.
Yes. Miss Ollie's, one of my favorite restaurants out here in Oakland, primarily because it's Black owned, but also because it's Caribbean. And I'm Jamaican, and not that many Caribbean spots out here, so, you know, I gotta get it where I can.
It's time for work.
All right, I'm going to continue with my day off. I'm out of office.
Live your best life, my dear. Okay, we'll see you later.
All right, Bibs. All right, y'all, so now we are en route to Great American Music Hall. That was one of my first places to perform. I really do miss the opportunity to be on stage, interact with the crowd, jump off stage, interact with the crowd. There's a difference from when you listen to the music on your own time to when you're experiencing it with other people at the same time. You know, I miss that a lot. Yo, what's good? Ace.
Bruno.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome back, I should say.
Yes.
When was the last time you were here?
2017.
Oh, wow. Performing here with
Yeah.
a crowd in front of you and their hands up in the air. When you think about that now, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
I remember thinking about the crowd and I was like, you know, we're in San Francisco. We got diverse people, right? We got this person who does, you know, tech. We have this person who came across the bay, right? And everyone's moving to the same rhythm, you know? And just that like ability to bring people together. You know, that's one of the beauties I feel of live performances. So what are we looking forward to for the future of live music here at Great American Music Hall?
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Those first shows back are going to be just so full of positive energy, having regained something that we all lost for such a long period of time.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you so much, yo, for just letting me walk down memory lane, get to bask in a little bit of this glory. I was wondering, before we leave, is it okay if I practice a little bit this music that I hope I could perform in real life?
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah,
I'd love to have
for
some
real?
cool music on this stage in the middle of all this. That'd be wonderful.
Legit. All right, bet. Don't judge me if I'm making any mistakes.
Oh, no judgment here.
All right, let's get it.
Look, they ask me why you work like that. Take a break, why you work like that? But I don't work like that. They watch the grind, but don't work like that. They wanna shine, wants to work like that. But I don't work like that.
All right, y'all, so now we are en route to Lake Merritt, which is a really, really dope popping spot to be at. Shot music videos there, definitely spots to just see the culture come together.
Celebrate me from close but never far. Cause when I call you to roll through, you never are. Wow. I got fans in Canada telling me you's a star. Yeah. So don't think that I can't see through your far.
Making music videos during the pandemic for sure was one of the ways that I stayed in touch with my fans. One, them seeing, hey, like, Ace hasn't fallen off. But two, you know, being able to show folks, and here's Ace in this setting or that setting. You know, I try to show people a bit of everything in the Bay Area. And if you're not from here, then you look and you're like, oh, okay, that's what the Bay looks like.
She texting only words of affirmation purely. Ain't no way though that she adored me. I saw she reshared my pic in her latest story. She was trying to share the glory, but baby, it don't work like that.
What I've noticed about a lot of artists is that artists don't exist without the community. They don't exist without support. They don't exist without a group of people that actually champion and lift that artist up. And so it's actually a responsibility of that artist to pour back, if not first, into those very people that are uplifting them. And so community is incredibly important to any artist, and the businesses, the venues, the restaurants, everything. It's embedded into the artist's work streams and just the way that they do life. And so be a servant as you're thinking about your artistry, instead of just what can I take from people? Now, what can I give? Your time, your lyrics, your effort, your resources, your energy. I mean, you need community. From here, from Oakland, and beyond. Let's get it.